I don't really care if you.
Ohayou gozaimasu, Nihongo yokoso. I am Clint Cole and let's start. The places you must visit are Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. Tokyo is the de facto capital and the most populous prefecture in Japan. For our day 1, let's visit Meiji Shrine. Meiji Shrine is a shrine dedicated to the deified spirit of Emperor Meiji and his consorts, Empress Shoken, located just beside the JR Yamanote Line's busy Harajuku Station. Meiji Shrine and the adjacent Yoyogi Park make up of a large forested area within the densely built-up city. The spacious shrine grounds offers a walking path that are great for relaxing stroll. The next place is Harajuku. Harajuku refers to the area around Tokyo's Harajuku Station, which is between Shinjuku and Shibuya on the Yamanote Line. It is the center of Japan's most extreme teenage cultures and fashion styles, but also offers shopping for adults and some historic sites. Next is Shibuya. Shibuya is one of the 23 city wards of Tokyo, but often refers to just the popular shopping and entertainment area found around Shibuya Station. In this regard, Shibuya is one of the most colorful and busy districts, packed with shopping, dining, and nightclubs, serving swarms of visitors that come to the district every day. Shibuya is a center of youth fashion and culture, and its streets are the birthplace to many of Japan's fashion and entertainment trends. Next is our day 2. Day 2. Let's start with Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is with 3,776 meters, Japan's highest mountain. It is not surprising that the nearly perfectly shaped volcano has been worshipped as a sacred mountain and experienced big popularity among artists and common people throughout the centuries. Next is Snowtown Yeti. Snowtown Yeti is a small ski resort on the southern slope of Mount Fuji. It is notable as one of only 2 ski resorts found on Mount Fuji, and because it is one of the first snow resorts in Japan to open each season around mid to late October with man-made snow. Fujinomiya. Fujinomiya is a city in Shizuoka Prefecture on the southwestern slopes of Mount Fuji. The city grew up around the Fujinomiya Sangen Shrine, the most prominent and important shrine in the region, which is also the traditional starting point of the approach up the mountain. Many visitors still start the climb from Fujinomiya via the Fujinomiya 5th station, as it is the shortest and the one of the most popular routes up the mountain. The Fuji 5 Lake region lies at the northern base of Mount Fuji, about 1,000 meters above sea level, around the lakes Kawaguchiko, Saiko, Yamanakako, Shujiko, and Botosuko. It is one of the best places to view Mount Fuji from a close distance and a good base for climbing the mountain. For our next day, day 3, at Tokyo Disneyland. Tokyo Disneyland is a theme park based on the films produced by Walt Disney. It was opened in 1983 as the first Disney theme park outside the United States, modeled after Disneyland in California and the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Tokyo Disneyland is made up of 7 theme lands and featured seasonal decorations and parades. Next, for our day 4, Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree is a television broadcasting tower and the landmark of Tokyo. It is the centerpiece of the Tokyo Skytree town in the Sumida City Ward, not far away from Asakusa. With a height of 634 meters, it is the tallest structure in Japan and the second tallest in the world. At the time of its completion, a large complex with an aquarium is located at its base. Shimla Borderless. Shimla Borderless is a world of artworks without boundaries, a museum without a map, created by art collective Team Lab. Team Lab Borderless is a group of artworks that forms one borderless world. Artworks move out of the rooms, communicate with other works, influence, and sometimes intermingle with each other with no boundaries. Immerse your body in borderless art in this vast, complex, three-dimensional, 10,000 square meter world. Wonder, explore with intention, discover, and create a new world with others. Next, Ueno Park. Ueno Park is a large public park next to Ueno Station in central Tokyo. The park grounds were originally part of Kenneiji Temple, which is used to be one of the city's largest and wealthiest temples and the family temple of the ruling Tokugawa clan during the Edo period. Kenneiji stood in the northeast of the capital to protect the city from evil, much like Enryakuji Temple in Kyoto. For our next day, Osaka is a designated city in the Kansai region of Honshu, Japan. It is the capital city of Osaka Prefecture. Train from Tokyo to Osaka. Shinkansen Bullet Train between Tokyo and Osaka. The best way to travel between Tokyo and Osaka is the Shinkansen Bullet Train. The fastest type of Shinkansen, which is called the Nozomi, takes around 2 hours and 30 minutes and costs 13,620 yen for a one-way trip in an unreserved seat. The Tonbori, one of Osaka's most popular tourist destinations. This street runs parallel to the Totonbori Canal. It is a popular shopping and entertainment district and also known as a food destination. At night, it is lit by hundreds of neon lights and merchandise signs, including the famous Glico Running Man sign and Kani Dokaru Crab sign. Shinsaibashi. Shinsaibashi Shopping Arcade and the surrounding Shinsaibashi area is Osaka's premier shopping center. Approximately 600 meters long, this area is unique as it combines chain retail stores and trendy boutiques with expensive department stores and top designer fashion labels. For our next day, Osaka Castle. The construction started in 1583 on the former site of Ishiyama Honganji Temple, which had been destroyed by Oda Nobunaga 13 years earlier. Toyotomi Hideyoshi intended the castle to become the center of a new unified Japan under Toyotomi rule. It was the largest castle at the time. Plum Grove. Plum Grove, located on the eastern end of Osaka Castle Park between the inner and outer moats. The spacious Plum Grove at Osaka Castle offers almost 1,300 plum trees of over 100 varieties. It takes at least 20 minutes to walk through the entire grove. Shinsekai. Shinsekai is a district in Osaka that was developed before the war and then neglected in the decades afterward. At the district center stands Chutenkaku Tower, the nostalgia-evoking symbol of the Shinsekai. Next day, Universal Studios Japan. Universal Studios Japan was the first theme park under the Universal Studios brand to be built in Asia. Opened in March 2001 in the Osaka Bay area, the theme park occupies an area of 39 hectares and is the most visited amusement park in Japan after Tokyo Disney Resort. Universal Studios Japan currently has 8 sections: Hollywood, New York, San Francisco, Jurassic Park, Waterworld, Amity Village, Universal Wonderland, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Visitors are able to enjoy many amusement rides ranging from child-friendly carousels to thrilling roller coasters and simulators based on popular movies such as Spider-Man, Back to the Future, Terminator 2, and Jurassic Park. Kyoto is the capital city of Kyoto Prefecture in Japan. Day 8. Fushimi Inari Shrine. Fushimi Inari Shrine is an important Shinto shrine in the southern Kyoto. It is famous for its thousands of vermilion torii gates, which straddle a network of trails behind its main building. The trails lead into the wooded forest of the sacred Mount Inari, which stands at 233 meters and belongs to the shrine grounds. Arashiyama Sagano Bamboo Forest. Arashiyama Sagano Bamboo Forest is both locally famous and world-renowned. Visitors can stroll paths lined with endless rows of towering bamboo. The experience has been described as otherworldly, serene, and dreamlike. The sound of the rustling bamboo within this forest has been named one of the 100 soundscapes of Japan by the Japanese Ministry of Environment, together with Fushimi Inari and the Kinkakuji. It offers a Kyoto experience not to be missed. The Bamboo Grove is open 24 hours a day and boasts no admission fee, so it is recommended that during peak season, you visit it early in the morning or at sunset. Next day, Day 9. Osaka Shrine. Osaka Shrine, also known as Gion Shrine, is one of the most famous shrines in Kyoto. Founded over 1,350 years ago, the shrine is located between the popular Gion district and Higashiyama district, and is often visited by tourists walking between the two districts. Tufokuji is a large Zen temple in southeastern Kyoto that is particularly famous for its spectacular autumn colors. The temple was founded in 1236 at the behest of the powerful Fujiwara clan. Its name is a combination of the names of two great temples in Nara that were also associated with the Fujiwara, Todaiji Temple, and Kufukuji Temple. Tufokuji has historically been one of the principal Zen temples in Kyoto, and is a head temples of one of the schools of the Rinzai sect of Zen Buddhism. Nishiki Market. Nishiki Market is a narrow 5-block-long shopping street lined by more than 100 shops and restaurants, known as Kyoto's Kitchen. This lively retail market specializes in all things food-related like fresh seafood, produce knives and cookware, and is a great place to find seasonal foods and Kyoto specialties such as Japanese sweets, pickles, dried seafood, and sushi. For our last day, Kurumon Market. Kurumon Market is covered public market that stretches around 600 meters parallel to Sakai Sujidori Street in the Minami area of Osaka. The market has about 150 shops that predominantly sell fish, meat, and produce, which other shops also purveying traditional sweets and low-priced clothes and homeware. The market dates back to the Edo period and today makes for an atmospheric place to stroll around, shop, and eat a variety of different street foods. Depart from Osaka Kansai Airport. Nihon nikite kurete arigato mataimashu.
Should've saw the way she looked me in my